Hi guys, this is Ashley from TS Company _1 back with another reading. And in this reading, we're going to see if Quavo and Cardi ever been intimate with one another or have had any type of relationship on the side. And then we're going to look into JT and Little Uzi. So before we get into the reading, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And this reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only, okay? So we're going to start off with Cardi and Quavo. Have they ever been intimate? Let's see if they've ever been intimate, if they've ever, texted each other outside of work relations. Let's see. I'm not really getting that they've ever really been intimate. I do get that, Cardi is attracted to him, but I'm not getting that they've ever really been intimate. The 10 of Cups in reverse talks about a foundation that's kind of like broken or coming apart. And it looks as though they've always, it's always been issues inside the Migos group when it came to women, but it hasn't been because of Cardi. It looks like Offset and Quavo might have fought with other women, but I'm not getting Cardi as one of them. Okay. The Temperance card talks about timing, being patient, waiting for the right moment. And what I'm getting from that card is that, Cardi might have had a crush on Quavo, probably wanted the opportunity to get with Quavo, but she ended up with Offset. It looks like Offset always had trouble keeping his eyes on Cardi. Like, he has trouble being faithful, and Quavo always was seeing somebody else. So it looks like she wanted the opportunity to get with Quavo, but he always been seeing somebody else. I don't get that they've ever really were intimate. The 5 of Cups in reverse talks about feeling alone. So she might have confided in Quavo in her relationship with Offset, but it doesn't look like there's anything romantic going on. King of Pentacles talks about somebody, about their business, working relationship. I don't really get that they have been ever intimate or romantically together. The 10 of Pentacles talks about like aligning with oneself, confiding in someone, successful relationships. So they do have a good relationship. I don't get romantic vibes. Like, it doesn't seem as though they've ever really hooked up, and that's just what I'm getting from the cards. Okay. It looks like, she probably wanted the opportunity to hook up with Quavo. A lot of women do find Quavo the most attractive amigo, but it just doesn't look like anything came in fruition. It looks like he was always seeing somebody or dealing with somebody else. Okay, he never really kept his eye on Cardi that long to really try to get with her. Okay. That's just what I'm getting from the cards. I don't really get that they've ever really had anything. I know there's been whispers, but I haven't gotten that from the cards, okay? Let's see about JT and Little Uzi, okay? Because they be going at it on Twitter. So let's see, JT and Little Uzi. What is going on with JT and Little Uzi? Little Uzi, right? He got they said a $24 million diamond on his forehead. I don't believe that's $24 million. I don't even think he has $24 million to pay for that. Maybe $1 million, maybe even 2, but I don't think he would pay $24 million for that. Okay, let's see. Okay, High Priestess in reverse talks about disconnection. JT is very disconnected from this relationship, okay? She's kind of forcing it. It's like she don't really want to go nowhere else. It feels like Little Uzi's kind of like her safe haven. Like, you know, when you just been with a person for a while and you're just so used to being around that person, you don't really want to go anywhere else. That's kind of how it feels. But she feels very disconnected from him. Almost like they really don't have anything in common. I don't know if there's an age difference. I don't know how old Little Uzi is, but he has very immaturity energy. Like, he's not as mature as JT needs him to be, okay? Queen of Pentacles talks about working, trying to focus on a foundation. And JT is also worried about her music career. It almost seems as though she's just not satisfied at what her and Young Miami have been doing the last 2 years. It seems as though she feels like the City Girls are not as successful as she wants them to be. The Queen of Cups talks about focusing, moving on. So it looks like eventually she will let go of this relationship. Eventually, I can see JT letting go of this relationship. Little Uzi's just not as mature as she needs him to be. And the Queen of Swords in reverse talks about being selfish. Okay, so she's gonna end up being very selfish with her time and energy. She's gonna eventually let go of Little Uzi. Let's see what really brings them together. What brings Little Uzi and JT together? I find them to be a very odd couple. I know they're in the music business. I know they both make music and they both have hits, but I find them a very odd couple. What brings Little Uzi and JT together? Okay? What brings Little Uzi and JT together? The World card. This talks about success. This talks about money. So JT finds being with Little Uzi very lucrative. Like, you know, if she wanted, she can make music with him, and also he has bags. So that means that she is a very materialistic person, as you can tell by her music. So that's what's keeping her in the relationship, money. Eight of Wands, the freedom to do whatever he wants. So that's what's keeping Little Uzi in the relationship. The freedom of him doing whatever he wants. As long as he has the bag, she'll stay in the relationship. So he gets to do whatever he wants in the relationship, and all he has to do is get her a Chanel bag, a Jeep, some sort of expensive item, and she will stay in that relationship, that toxic relationship. Okay, 10 of Swords talks about betrayal. Eventually, he's going to do something which is going to be the last straw for him. Eventually, this relationship will be done. They go back and forth. She's very used to being around him, but eventually she will leave this relationship. And 10 of Swords talks about betrayal. So he eventually will get caught doing something, and it would kind of be the last straw. Okay? The Hermit card in reverse talks about having secrets, being deceptive, going to hiding. And Little Uzi currently is hiding a lot from JT. And he does stuff to strategically piss her off, so that way she'll take a break from him, and he'll be able to mess around with somebody else. He strategically does that, like, to piss her off, get into an argument, so that way he can mess around with other people. And then once they come back together, he can be like, oh, well, technically I was single. That, you know, so he does a lot of that, you know, very secretive, strategic, manipulative energy. That's what he has, okay? So eventually this relationship will be done. It may not be this year, it may not be next year, but eventually she will let go of this relationship. It seems like there's a maturity issue. Okay? So this was a quick reading for JT and Little Uzi, and then we did Quavo and Cardi, and I didn't really get any romantic vibes from them. Okay? So like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications, and this reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only.